Hi, I'm Jim Smith, your 2017 President of the London St. Thomas Associated Realtors. Joining me today is John Guihar, Chief Executive Officer here at L-Star. What we're here today, folks, to talk to you is about Matrix. 18 months ago, we received a phone call from our former provider that they were getting out of the MLS business. They were pulling out. It was time for us to find a new provider. Absolutely, probably a bit of a godsend to us, because now we could go out and find a new platform that was highly more technologically advanced and easier to use and offer many, many more features. At the same time, there were 13 other real estate boards in Ontario that were undergoing the same problem. So we joined together and we formed the Ontario Collective. We started meeting last November, and we met all through January and right through the winter and the spring in Toronto and Barrie and Ottawa. And together we have brought to you the Ontario Collective.
Through that process, to make sure we brought the right platform, we started searching. We looked at a number of platforms available to us, some customized, some already in a box. We made the decision to hire an outside consultant, Kevin McQueen, who's put together well over 60 mergers and acquisitions throughout North America, helping us take a 3-year project and move it well under a year. So we researched, we looked at, as I said, a number of platforms, and we came to the conclusion that Matrix was the absolute best platform to meet our needs, and the fact that we were able to customize quite a bit of what we have today, meeting the needs of not just the collective, but L-Star. And what's very important is L-Star has 34% of the collective. That gave us multiple votes to protect our members and to make sure that we move forward with the right platform, the right rules and regs, the right forms, so that we would have something very vibrant moving forward.
I mean, and CoreLogic, who are the provider or the architects of Matrix, they're a multi-billion-dollar a year company with over 650,000 users across North America. So this isn't their first rodeo. It is their first rodeo, though, when they come into our area, because most of the people that switch to their platform have been using their previous platform. So as John said, they had to customize it to us. And that's one of the main reasons that after we went parallel and we went live back at the start of the month, that we had the glitches that we've had. Throw onto that the data transfer of all the data from our previous provider. They really didn't help out in that. They weren't really too interested in whether it went smoothly or not, because they knew they were losing a customer, one of their biggest customers. So therefore, put all that together, that's one of the reasons that we've had this transition, massive transition, has been a bit of a bumpy road, but we're getting through it. We're getting through it thanks to John and his team, to Kelly Blakely, and all the employees here at L-Star who are working super hard, have been putting long days in to make this transition happen.
But one of the key issues that we have heard is communication. We have communicated in multiple ways, multiple times, through e-bulletins, e-admin, through these videos, through touch base, here in the building, going to our offices, Jim and I speaking at all the offices and addressing this during the introduction to Matrix. But that was not enough, and we understand that, and we heard you. So beginning very shortly, we're going to create a separate e-Matrix platform. And inside e-Matrix, we will address key issues. We will address changes and fixes and upgrades that are taking place. There will be a message in there from the Ontario Collective, Katie, who runs the Ontario Collective for us. There'll be a message from our trainers that we would have tips and highlights and different ways to try and utilize Matrix for your benefit. And you'll also have an update from Kelly on our team. Also in there, we'll embed videos and we'll embed our training schedule. That will come out once a week at this point. What we're also adding is the Matrix Matter peer group. And that'll be once a month here in the building, hosted by us, but managed and run by our members. It'll be a chance to network best practices, some education and training, but we'll host that once a month for a 3-hour period.
We're not hiding behind any fences here. We are listening to your concerns and issues. And one of them we've heard is the mobile app. And the mobile app we negotiated for when we sat down with Kevin and we sat with CoreLogic hammering out a deal. They said we got a great mobile app, but you're not going to get it until the rest of the collective goes online, which would be February or March. And we said we can't wait till February or March to get that. We are live now. We're the Pilgrims. We need it. Our practitioners need it now. So they have agreed in this coming week to send us a toolkit. So stay tuned to that. Connect. The issue of Connect has come up.
Yeah, Connect is extremely important. As you know, I've negotiated with List Central to keep List Central live, read-only, until December 31st, 2017. By having that, we will have Connect under unique searches. You can go under unique searches and put any city, and it will populate the listings. We have been meeting with TREB. We've been meeting with Hamilton and Ottawa to make sure that we can continue that communication to deliver that type of information for you. We've asked Matrix to take Connect and actually create a standalone link on the Matrix platform. So they're working through that right now, and that gives us time by keeping List Central live to work through this. So again, it's unique searches under Connect, and you will be able to get the information. And I'm testing it every day, so is Kelly, and it is working.
Another issue that's come up is is taxes. I'm pretty sure that I've heard that they're getting pretty frustrated out at City Hall as we have been voting to get taxes for listings. But we have addressed that, even though they went to strike and promised more service when they come out of that strike. But anyways, we've addressed the tax issue, and
yeah, we've delivered the tax information to Matrix from London and St. Thomas, and they are working to create that link so you'll have the same information updated that we had with List Central. Remember, List Central stopped this in 2016, and we will go live with that as Matrix creates the focus and the application to make that work. But they already have the tax data now.
And then another issue that I've heard members talk about is the fact that printing, when you print a listing, it's taking up a page and a half, whereas in our old provider you could do print a listing in one page. We are working on that, John and his folks. We're live every day with Matrix. What's the gal's name?
Margaret.
Margaret at Matrix is live, like almost a live phone line every day with Kelly here at L-Star. And every time that you call in or email in or show up here at the office with an issue, or it's dealt directly, we try and deal with it that day. Like, that's how fast the turnaround is on issues and complaints.
Yeah, Margaret has been fantastic working with us. So if you have issues with the actual operations and the application, please let us know. We have the Matrix helpline and the Matrix email available for you to send in your questions and concerns. But also call me. Call me at extension 242. I'll talk to you on the phone, I'll meet with you, and we'll deliver the information directly to Matrix on a day-to-day basis. Stacy, your past president, Stacy Evoy, Jeff Nethercott, your president-elect, and Jim and I will be meeting with Matrix while we're in Chicago next week, and we're going to make sure that we focus on the key issues that we're facing, talking about the mobile app and making sure that they commit and stay with that commitment to us.
And don't forget that we are offering hands-on courses here at the Computer Lab here at L-Star. It's $35 for the course. The best $35 you'll spend to enhance your business earning capabilities. And we have the one-on-one. There's one-on-one that you can come in if you have questions or concerns. We're here for you, folks. We understand the pain of this transition, and we're just trying to make it the best we can. We're bringing you the best product that we can, and we're just trying to make it as smooth as we can. But we've hit glitches. As I said earlier, we're the Pilgrims. The other boards that are rolling out early in the spring are going to enjoy the fruits of our labor and the fruits of your frustration. But we're happy to be the first ones out because we're not so sure where our previous provider is going to be in the spring. So better to be in now, and you don't have to worry about learning about it in a hot spring market because they say we're going to have one. So we really thank you for your patience, and we thank you for your understanding as we get through this, and we're going to get through it together.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, John.